Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for your patience and tuning in to tonight's GULU session. Tonight, we have none other than Shircola Powell. We're going to give a couple more minutes to allow some of our viewers to log in and probably like another minute here or two. It just turned 8 o'clock, so I will start around 8:02 to let our stragglers join in, and we will give the floor to Shircola, who will go over so many great things. I'm super excited for the session. I have my workout clothes because I'm ready to just do it and learn everything tonight. So you guys will be with you shortly. All righty, guys, it is now 8:02. Thank you again for tuning in to Glow Up Level Up's tonight's session with Shircola Powell. We thank you for tuning in. My name is Dr. Elizabeth Adi. I am the founder of GULU, and this platform was created to bring women together to learn ways to take care of them. And tonight we have a glow expert, none other than Shircola Powell. Tonight, we're gonna go over tips from Cola Fit. So if you're trying to stay fit, you're in the right place. This is the session just for you. So who do we have with us tonight? None other than Miss Shircola Powell. She is originally from Raleigh, North Carolina. She attended the University of North Carolina at Charlotte, and she graduated in 2011 with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and a minor in women and gender studies. During her collegiate years, she became a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Ooh, she is my line sister. After graduation, Shircola relocated to Raleigh, North Carolina, and worked as a probation parole officer. After 2 years of working in the criminal justice field, she made the decision to attend law school. Looking for a change, she relocated to Jacksonville, Florida, and attended Florida Coastal School of Law. She graduated, y'all, with pro bono honors in 2017. Upon graduating from law school and passing the Florida bar exam, she became a licensed Florida attorney and began her legal career as a compliance attorney with a financial institution. She later transitioned her career and became a litigation attorney within the insurance defense area of law. Shircola became intrigued with fitness and health in 2018 when she started a meal prep company called Properly Prepped. 2 years later, she transformed that startup to a phenomenal health and fitness company called Cola Fit, which is what she's presenting to you tonight. She considers herself a healthy lifestyle influencer. She provides healthy meal plans, workouts, and fitness coaching to individuals looking to transition to a healthier lifestyle and to become better themselves and become their best. Shircola can be reached for her services and consultations at colafit1@gmail.com. Help us, you guys, help me welcome Shircola Powell as we learn ways to stay fit.
Good evening, everyone. You all just heard my bio, so I won't go through any of that, but I am grateful to be here with you all today. Thank you to the Glow Up Level Up family, especially Elizabeth Adi. I was about to say Austin. That's what I'm used to, but Elizabeth Adi, Dr. Elizabeth Adi, excuse me, Liz, for having me and the rest of the GULU family. Please excuse my phone in the background as it just rang. I do apologize. But tonight, we're actually going to go through several things. There have been requests for me to provide information on water intake, meal preps, overall health and wellness, and various home workouts. But first, we're going to start with some myths and facts icebreakers. So I asked at this time if you all would utilize the chat portion of Zoom to respond M for myth or F for fact, and just give about 5 to 10 seconds after each question to give you all to type an M or an F, and then we'll go over the results after each one. Next slide, please. Okay, myth or fact? Running on a treadmill is as effective as running outside. Please type your response. All right, so this is actually a myth. Running against wind or uneven terrain actually engages more of your muscles. It requires more energy and ends up using about 10% more calories than running the same distance on a treadmill. Next slide, please. Lifting heavy weights bulks you up. Myth or fact? All right, I see a lot of facts. So this is also actually a myth. Lifting heavy weights can actually slim you down, believe it or not. Women who lift a challenging amount of weight, such as 8 reps, burn twice as many calories as women who lift 15 reps with lighter dumbbells. So ladies, do not be afraid, and men as well, do not be afraid to lift weights. Next slide, please. You shouldn't work out every day. Myth or fact? Okay, so this is actually a fact. Rest should actually be a part of your workout. Say you strive to work out 3 to 5 times a week. Out of those 3 to 5 days, you should at least pick one day to rest. Your body needs rest, so you need to listen to your body at all times. It's an alternate part of your workout. Next slide, please. You shouldn't work out on an empty stomach. Myth or fact? Okay, slight mixture of responses. Shouldn't work out. Shouldn't work out on an empty stomach. This is actually a myth. Hold on, let me. Shouldn't work out on an empty stomach. You should work out on an empty stomach. And a lot of people, they seem to struggle with this, especially my clients. I have clients sometimes when we do 6 a.m. workouts, they say, oh, I'm so hungry. I had to eat such and such before we started working out. But then they notice that they get sick throughout the workout. So just to let you know a few facts about this, your body actually burns more fat when you hit the gym before you eat breakfast. The only thing that is suggested is that you do not skimp on your water. Make sure your water intake is still where it needs to be. Drink as much water as you need while you're working out, because if not, you're sweating a lot and you do not want to become dehydrated and pass out and become fatigued. So workout in the morning on an empty stomach, you burn more fat and calories. Next slide, please. Crunches are the best moves for your core. Myth or fact? Okay, you guys did good on this one for the most part. This is a myth. Now, to center your waistline, you're better off doing multi-muscle exercises, such as HIIT workouts that target every region of your core. If you're doing just a basic core workout, a lot of times people target, a lot of the crunch workouts target the upper cores. There are several that target lower core, but most people have basic knowledge of your basic crunch. Not only is that harsh on individuals with bad backs like myself, you're only targeting one area, and workouts that are full body workouts are actually better for your core and help you develop abs and drop that body fat faster. Next slide, please. Stretching prevents injuries. Myth or fact? And this is stretching before workouts, excuse me. All right, so actually, according to new studies, stretching actually loosens your tendons and makes muscles feel weaker and less steady and can mess up your workout. So the thinking goes that loosening your muscles up pre-workout will make you nice and limber, thus minimizing the chance of any tears or pulls. But a 2007 study published in the journal Research in Sports Medicine debunked that notion. The researchers from the University of Hull in England, concluded that static stretching was ineffective in reducing the incidence of exercise-related injuries. Instead, to truly stay safe, you'll want to do a warm-up exercise to increase blood flow for your muscles, which prepares them for impending workouts. Also, in a 2018 study published in the Journal of Exercise Rehabilitation, researchers noted that warm-ups are performed for 5 to 15 minutes before engaging in the main exercise. This is in order to lower the risk of injuries in the muscles and tendons. So, recent studies as early as 2007, as late as 2018, as you all can see, states that stretching ahead of time can loosen those tendons. So just be careful. If you are accident and injury prone like myself, be careful with this, with the workouts that you choose to do before actual workout. Jumping jacks are easy pre-workouts. Jogging in place, an easy pre-workout. Those are examples of things you can do prior to your full exercise, and then after that 30-minute to an hour workout, whatever you do, then you need to stretch. Next slide, please. Workout should be at least an hour. Myth or fact? Okay, we've got a mixture. Now, according to a 2012 study in the Journal of Physiology, folks who exercise for only 30 minutes can show the same gains as people who exercise for an hour or better. On average, the study subjects who exercised for 30 minutes a day lost 8 pounds in 3 months, while those who exercised for a whole hour only lost 6 pounds. Now, this is just one study, but it was an effective study that was done and published. And we can see that exercising for a whole hour instead of a half does not provide any additional loss in either body weight or fat. So don't feel bad if you only have 30 minutes to spare for workout. 30 minutes is better than none. Just because the next person that you may be competing with on your Apple Watch is working out for an hour and a half, don't worry about that, because your workout for 30 minutes is just as effective. Next slide, please. Doing more cardio means you'll lose more weight. Myth or fact? You silly, Sade. All right, we have a mixture, mostly facts. Now, despite what you may think, spending hours on the treadmill is not the quickest way to lose extra pounds. And everyone knows that the main cardio that people speak of all the time is some form of running or walking. According to the Mayo Clinic, about 3,500 calories equals 1 pound of fat, y'all. So to burn that 1 pound of fat, you'll need to burn 3,500 calories. And according to a 2018 article in Runner's World, the average person burns about 100 calories per mile of running. So in other words, to burn 1 pound of fat, you'd have to run 35 miles, which is only a few miles shy of a marathon and a half. Now that's a lot. I don't know about you, but if I'm trying to lose a lot of weight and burn more fat, I do a combination of cardio, excuse me, a combination of cardio and high intensity training exercises that I know is the high intense is going to be straight to the point. I'm going to shed those calories. I'm going to burn that fat versus running, just running and doing cardio. So you don't always have to run, even though some of us like to run to release our stress and, do other things. But if you're trying to shed that fat and those extra calories, cardio is not always the answer. Next slide, please. Water intake. Now, this is very important because a lot of individuals, see, I got my water right here. And I'm thirsty. I'm always thirsty, so let me drink. Now, a lot of individuals don't drink a lot of water. A lot of people either don't like water or they complain about having to use the bathroom all day from drinking so much water. Okay, let's erase all of that. I much rather go to the bathroom 50 million times out of the day and stay hydrated and make sure it assists with detoxifying my body and producing positive toxin bacteria in my body to help promote weight loss than worry about using the bathroom 50 times a day, because I do use the bathroom a lot because I drink a lot of water. Now, rule of thumb, most people think that in general, well, let me ask you all, use the chat. How much water on average do you think the individual is supposed to drink? Like what do you know about drinking water? What have you been told? What have you been informed without looking at the slide, because clearly it's in front of you right now. Okay, so a lot of people saying a gallon or half your body weight. Now there is actually a formula to calculate how much water you should drink a day. Everyone is not supposed to drink the same amount of water a day. It depends on the individual. So this is the math. And if you want to take your phone or a calculator to do your personal calculations, you can, but these are going to be my personal calculations. So water intake. Take your weight in pounds and divide that by 2.2. Multiply that number depending on your age. If you're younger than 30, multiply by 40. Obviously, if you're over 30, multiply it by whatever your age is. Divide that sum by 28.3. Your total is how many ounces of water you should drink each day. So my example is I'm 140 pounds. I divided that by 2.2, which is 63.6. 63.6 times 31 equals 1,972. 1,972 divided by 28.3 is 69.7 ounces of water daily. So that is my math and how much water I am to drink a day. And you can do your own personal calculations at your leisure. So drink your water. Next slide, please. Okay. A lot of people always ask me about my meal preps. I post all the time on my social media. Shircola22 is Instagram and Facebook. I am Shircola Powell. I post in my stories all the time for my meal preps. I prep every Sunday. I advise my clients to prep every Sunday. A lot of times I advise them to shop on Saturday, break it up, because it's just a lot when you do it in one day. So do your grocery shopping on Saturday. If you're a client, you know what you're shopping for because I provide you with that information. If you want to just prep on your own and, not go through a company, not go through me or anyone else, make your list ahead of time. Don't wait till you get to the grocery store and start saying, oh, I think I want this and that, because you're going to spend $300-$400 versus the $200 you could have spent or the $150 you could have spent had you gone in the store with a list. So for meal prep ideas, again, you shop on Saturdays, best practice, and prep on Sundays. Takes about 2 hours at most. most Sundays, depending on what I make. Just advice. I always advise my clients to, and again, I advise clients based off of what worked for me. Now, I am not a certified personal trainer. I am not a certified nutritionist. I don't have the educational background, as you all can see by my bio. I just do what worked for me. And a lot of individuals appreciate that because I'm a normal person. I'm a lay person. I'm not special in any way. What I did worked, and I don't mind sharing that information with others. So for the purposes of breaking down meal preps on this presentation, I will say I advise typically to drink a Herbalife shake or some type of weight loss shake in the morning. When you wake up, if you work out in the mornings, do your pre-workout or whatever you take. I always do a 2 tablespoon shot of apple cider vinegar. I know it's disgusting, but let me tell you, it works. It helps. It definitely helps with that stomach, with digestion as well. And then the Herbalife shake is what I do. Again, there are many different shakes out there, but that's just my preference because it's low in calories and it keeps my calorie intake down. And I am a calories counter. We'll get to that later as well. For your morning snack, I advise people to eat every 2 to 3 hours throughout the day. So for your morning snacks, typically fruit, yogurt and granola, different breakfast bars, maybe a protein bar, whatever floats your boat. Just obviously no chips, no junk food, things like that. We're all smart. We know what healthy looks like. So grab a snack. Drink your water in between that time. That is what's going to get you to that next meal. For lunch, typically, I'm a salad person. I eat salads Monday through Friday for lunch every single week. Like, I know it gets boring, but I don't eat for the satisfaction. I eat for nutrition. And so I eat some type of spinach salad or a mixed green salad or anything like that. Sometimes I put meat on it, sometimes I don't. Yes, I will email you afterwards or contact you all afterwards, anyone who wants more information. Thanks for that question, Shade. Also for your lunches, if you're not a salad person, some people are not salad people, and that is okay. Salad is actually my favorite food. I'm weird like that. It's been my favorite food since I was a child. So that works for me. So that's my go-to. If you are not a salad person and you want a meal, it is okay to do a protein and 2 sides. I steer away from carbs, but if you necessarily have to have a carb, do brown rice. Quinoa is great as well. But most of the time, it's 2 vegetables for me or my clients. Then you have your afternoon snack. Same type of snacks as the morning, or you can add, a lot of times I'll do vegetables in hummus, whether that's celery or carrots. Sometimes I do a handful of wheat thins with like a pack of tuna. It's okay to add some additional protein in there. And then for your dinner, again, a protein and 2 vegetables. Again, if you have to have those carbs, I do not recommend multiple carbs throughout the days, but if you have to have those carbs, then brown rice, quinoa, things like that. But it is okay. There are so many different vegetables out there. There are so many different ways to cook your vegetables. Utilize those green vegetables because it is great in your diet. I do advise try not to eat no later than 8. I know it's hard sometimes. 8:30 is like the absolute latest cutoff for your last meal of the day. Okay. Also, counting carbs. When you meal prep, it is so much easier to keep up with your carb intake. Not carb intake, excuse me. Calorie intake. I try not to go over 1,500 calories a day, and that's pushing it. Most days, I'm a 1,200 calorie type of person. I don't do it based off my weight. I don't do it based off anything else. I just do it based off of my goals. If I know that I am trying to reach a certain goal, I know that I am working out and burning in between 600 to 800 calories a day because I keep up with my calories burning on my Apple Watch. You can use a Fitbit, whatever works for you, use that. I know how many calories I'm going to end the day with because if I prep my meal, I know what I put in my food. I know how many calories I'm set up to eat that day. With my workout and reducing the calories that I put in my body, I know that I'm finishing with 600 to 800 at maximum calories a day. So meal prepping can definitely, it's easier. It's grab and go during the week. It allows you to make better choices and better food options versus grabbing some fast food, grabbing some chips from the vending machine, grabbing some candy. You have those healthy snacks, you have those healthy foods. You also have your water, so you don't have to get soda or sugary juices from machines or convenience stores. So meal preps, key to weight loss. Next slide, please. Okay. Now, many of us forget that our bodies are not machines. I certainly do. I'm always on the go. They require rest and lots of care. When both our mind, when both our mind and body are healthy, we feel better, allowing us to achieve better results and be more productive at school or work. Here are a few simple tips which can help you get started. First, meditate. Meditation is an excellent way for us to restore balance between mind and body. Through meditation, we can experience deeper rest on both physical and mental levels, allowing us to gain greater awareness. Meditating every day can bring plenty of benefits. You feel more relaxed, you have more energy, you savor more enjoyable moments, make you better at handling difficult situations, and so much more. It isn't difficult to get into it as well. You can start by setting aside just as little as 15 minutes a day. You can start your day with meditating. You can end your day with meditating. You can do it in the middle of the day, whatever you choose to do. And whenever you have the extra 15 minutes a day, take the time and simply focus on your breathing and meditate. Next, we discussed this, maintaining a healthy diet. Food is our body's fuel. We can enjoy a healthier lifestyle just by paying closer attention to our meals. In addition to 3 main meals, we have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Try enjoying the smaller, healthy meals in between, as we discussed earlier, the fruits, the vegetables, the protein bars, and things like that for your healthy snacks. Now, eating healthier enhances our body's ability to produce blood, repair old tissues, and perform other tasks which are needed for our survival. Next, getting regular exercise. As mentioned earlier, just 30 minutes a day of exercise can make you feel better, give you more energy, and improve your sleep quality. Exercise can also be helpful in reducing negative thoughts and increasing serotonin, a feel-good hormone produced by our brains. Another added benefit of daily exercise is it can slow down signs of aging, such as wrinkles and dull skin. Enjoying better sleep. Now, many doctors recommend that we get at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. I know that's tough for a lot of us, but sleep is so important. This helps reduce cholesterol levels, counteract the effects of stress, and maintain our body's blood pressure, making us feel happy and refreshed. Whenever we get a restful night of sleep, we get higher energy levels the following day, as well as sharper mental awareness, more creativity, better productivity, and so much more. So please be grandmas like me, grandpas, get your rest, go to bed. And lastly, drink plenty of water. Our body requires about 8 to 10 glasses of water every day. We also discussed the calculations of how much water you're supposed to get. Oh, wow, we ran out of time. Okay. How much water you're supposed to get. So work on that. Home workouts. This is something that is very important. We only have 9 minutes left, so I did want to do a quick little home workout. I guess instead of 10 minutes, we're going to have to reduce it to 5 minutes. So if you have, if you would work out with me, I am going to show you all a few home workouts. I'm going to transition to my living room now. Okay. I hope you all can see me all right. So various home workouts. We have high intensity training workouts, which we call those HIIT. You have cardio, you have ab core work. I love bar work, B-A-R-R-E. It helps with toning and also yoga / stretching. I use yoga straight for stretching. Obviously, it's more uses to it, but I'm a stretcher with yoga. So here are a few workouts that you can do at home. Sorry, they are going to be a little fast. I don't know if you want to take your camera out, just record me while I'm doing it, or if you want to do it with me at the same time, that's fine. you have your basic, so here's a HIIT workout that I love to do. It's called a burpee. You jump up, down, you can add a push-up, back in. If you need to modify, don't jump, just up, leg, leg, in, up. That's a modifier. So burpees, love, 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 love. Another HIIT, you got jump a jack, squat, jump a jack, squat. You can add HIIT, jump a jack, squat. You can side, you can kick, down, so many things you can do. ColaFit will help you do it. So next, we've got core workouts. Can you see me?
Yes, we can see you. It's hard to see you when you get to the ground. So.
Okay, you fix it. Okay, sorry guys, my nephew fixed it. Core. The best core workout is your plank. This attacks every muscle in your stomach. Various planks, you can go here, you can rotate, you can push here, down, 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 down. You can here, you can bring it here, in, here, in. You can do it this way. And you can, that one's, you can run it. You can run it, you can run it. All right, you can bring it up, down, down. All right, a cardio at home is a run in place, run in place, run in place, run in place. Do what you gotta do, run in place, burn those thighs, that booty, run in place. A good stretch, everybody knows how to stretch, but in case you need help, you got here, you got here. Each leg, switch, switch, open, bring it here. My legs all the way back. Other side, you can downward dog it. Bring it through, you can bring it back. You can stand up, you can pull it through, side, side. Arm, up, here.
You can't see your arm, Shircola.
It was just straight up.
Okay.
Yeah. Here. I am going to stop now so we can do questions.
All right. If you guys have questions for Shircola about anything she's covered tonight, please go ahead and type it in the chat box. Before we do that, if you would like to win a free month of ColaFit training from none other than Shircola Powell, you must head over to our website, subscribe, and like our IG page, and the winner will be notified by email. So go ahead and pop out those questions if you have any questions for her at all.
Hey, Sade joined me, so she know we gets it in.
Okay, so the first question, Shircola, is do you doctor your salad up with all the toppings or eat it plain?
Absolutely. If it's a meat salad day, a lot of times either I put grilled chicken on it, I do like an imitation crab meat, I'll do shrimp, grilled shrimp. I will occasionally sprinkle a little cheese up there. Sometimes I don't do cheese. I'll do onions. I'll do any vegetable, really. Onions, cucumbers, tomatoes, carrots. I would doctor it up with any vegetable. As far as anything outside of the vegetable family, I will do a little bit of cheese. And I do onion straws as well, like the crunchy ones, because I'm a big onion fan. I'll do those as well, but I'll only do about 2 tablespoons of that.
Okay.
But I don't eat a boring salad. I just minimize my dressing. If it's a vegetable salad day, no meat, I will still I'll do about 3 tablespoons of dressing versus 2 tablespoons of dressing. But I don't eat boring salads, and I wouldn't expect you all to do the same either. And a lot of people say that salad dressings can make salads unhealthy, and that's true if you're eating dressing in a salad with like a dressing and a salad, like more dressing than a salad, if that makes sense. But if it's a good balance of your dressing up there, it's not going to kill you. And obviously, I've eaten it every day for like the past year, and as you all can see, I'm losing weight daily.
The next question is it better to work out early or late in the day? What's your opinion on that?
So because you can burn when your stomach's empty, as discussed earlier, you burn more fat. I always suggest to people to work out in the morning. I know it's hard sometimes to get up, but I promise you, when you get up and get that workout in the morning, get you a good shower after, get ready for work, you feel so much more refreshed throughout the day. It's so much better. It's better to work out in the morning versus better to work out in the evening, but just based on some of the facts that on an empty stomach, you burn more fat and more calories. I always suggest people to work out in the morning. If you're like me and you can work out twice a day, then get it in both times. But if you only have time once a day, do it in the morning. That's my suggestion.
All right. Well, we're short on time. We want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. If you have any further questions, please email Shircola at colafit1@gmail.com. We thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you again, Shircola. You are amazing. I'm going to be definitely subscribing because I need some tips. Thank you guys again. Great job. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you.